Welcome back to Guild Wars 2. I'm your host, Stompin' Llama, and this is Aerthin. We've switched weapons. I now have a mace in the main hand, and in the offhand we're using a sword. We're getting through these skills, and apparently these oozes from last time deal large area of effect damage. That's annoying. But we're just trying to get all our skills maxed. And I'm looking at one of the new skills I got. I got Cry for Justice. I unfortunately did not show it. But you gain skill points every so often when you gain a level. I believe it's past. It's starting at level 5 and every so often past then. And you can use these skill points to purchase. The first two are profession skills. 7, 8, and maybe 6 and 7. Maybe even 8 and 9, I'm not actually sure. And there's a racial that I believe is assigned to 0. These are helpful little things, but nothing major. As you can see, we've also passed 2 dynamic events. I don't really want to participate in either of these. We've had enough dynamic events so far. Now, this quest is interesting. It gives us about 4 objectives. We can burn undead corpses. We have to find them. I thought that might be one, but a grub came up. We can smash some plants, protect some wardens, or just kill the undead. We're going to be mostly killing undead. I actually don't see any wardens that are up and around, but yeah, smashing a noxious plant. Believe it or not, it does have the potential to poison us, as you can see right here. Here's another thing that happens. Apparently some of these undead are underground. So you smash their limbs, and then cave their skulls in. I did raise a warden, but all he did was summon 2 undead. Really annoying. Really wasn't anything else going on. And there's a corpse. You just literally set it on fire. And then this guy decided to attack me. Apparently they have some way of knowing when you're around, because they'll just throw things at you. They're quite silly like that. But just a little bit more murdering. The mace is actually an interesting weapon, in that it actually has blocking potential, even if you're not using a sword. Two of the skills, one of which is tied to the sword, is a block. The second one is somehow you're blocking with the mace, and you hit back when that happens. If they hit you during that bit. It's a timed block, you can't block forever. And some mail. We're going to be getting a lot of mail, trust me. Trust me. But I'm going to go up here and do some vendoring because, my god, my inventory is actually getting rather excessively full. You wouldn't think that would be a common thing. Plus, it's a point of interest.
Alone can handle it.
It was on the island just across Leaves Inlet.
And there's a lot of things going on. A lot of talk. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but there was a fluttering map in the background. That's a vista. That is how you activate them. You walk into it. I did not see it until after recording, so I'll have to come back and get this vista anyway. So, story time, folks.
Can't wait to see it all.
My beloved Evard, you deserve better than this. But at least here, you will be hidden from the villain that killed you. May your memory spread among the dream, and may your noble spirit return through the awakening of others. I will defend your grave with my life if I must. If I should fall, at least I will see you once more.
Excuse me, are you Gawain? I need to speak with you about a Sylvari named Bersalak.
Bersalak? He is a beast. He killed my beloved Evart. If you are his friend, then you are an enemy to me.
Just the opposite. Bersalak is attacking young Sylvari in the Grove, and I plan to stop him before anyone else gets hurt.
Oh, that's very different. You see, my love was killed in a duel with Bersalak, and now I guard Evard's grave. I wish only to mourn, but Bersalak plagues me with his lovesick mewling. I buried Evard here to get away from Bersalak, but even in Morgan's spiral, I can find no peace. The Risen are everywhere, those horrible undead creatures. Even now, they're massing to swarm over this hill.
Bersalak is killing innocents. I must find a way to defeat him, to overcome whatever trickery has made him powerful. If you help me find a way, I'll help you guard Evard's grave.
You would? Oh, thank you. Yes, I'll gladly tell you everything I know. You see, Bersalak's armor... Wait, do you hear that? Oh no, the Risen are coming. Quickly, prepare to fight! The Risen are massing at Morgan's spiral. We should use these seeds to fortify our location before they arrive.
Yep, we get to use seeds to help fortify ourselves. There are several kinds. That one there is a healing seed. Very important. We can actually take some bundles, some seed bundles ourselves. And we can plant some turret seeds, some mine seeds. But I think only she can plant the healing seeds.
Undead to the east. Be ready.
The easiest way to do it, actually, as you can see, is to actually examine the ground and tell her to plant the seeds, because she can do that. As you can see, you can plant one here. Unfortunately, you don't get the option of putting the type. I actually don't know what the different types do. But, it's literally just 7 waves, if memory serves, of just lots of them. And trust me, they get very complicated very hard. Very quickly. Now, they can come from either direction, east or west, and I'm trying to get her to plant some more seeds, but, I can't do it. I can't even get her to give me the seeds to plant. But they come in waves. Now, they are admittingly a level weaker than me, but they are very, very interesting. There are some that explode, some that don't. And most of them give off this nasty plague thing that kind of stun locks you for a bit. And as you can see, they get some big enemies as well mixed in here. They don't last long, but that's because we are a level stronger than them. But that was one wave.
Remember, the enemy could come from either side. Stay alert.
And this is the final wave. They send in that guy. This guy is level 5. We are technically level 4. They have downed our level. But I've got 3 mortar plants and a healing plant and 3 giants and him. I'm going to focus the big guy down because, as you can see, he regenerates his health. We kinda don't want him to regenerate. Now, the previous wave, I nearly died on. I don't know what happens if that happens.
Victory! I am so relieved. Speak with me, Valiant, and let me help you with your task.
Just a bit of looting here, and we will talk to her and continue the wonderful story.
Well met. There, my love can now rest easy, protected from the undead. As for Bersalak, he was always an exceptional fighter, but recently, he's grown invincible. After he slew Evard, my grief compelled me to duel him myself, and I lost. Instead of killing me, he demanded my pledge, insisting that I forget my true love. I could never find joy with a soulless tormentor like Bersalak. I'd sooner die and be laid to rest beside my dearest.
How do you think Bersalak became so powerful?
It's got to be his new armor. There's something different, something magical about it. It was forged by Occam, a smith near Bridget's Overlook.
Then I'm off to find Occam. Thank you. It was an honor to fight at your side.
And we're given our option of crafting harvesting items, which I have not chosen a profession in, and we'll have to do that in a later episode. But we'll see you next time. Till then, this is Stomping Llama, signing out.
Trends